It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. I think I have a good one for our Wednesday program this week, y'all. It's not Halloween, but we're doing some Frankenstein. That is right, for the first time on the channel, we are going to some music from the Edgar Winter Group, and of course, we have to start with their classic instrumental hit, Frankenstein. So I am glad that you are with me for this episode. This song comes from their debut studio album called They Only Come Out at Night. It was released in late 1972, and Edgar had some success as a musician in the years leading up to this project. And then when he got ready to do this particular project, he assembled an all-star lineup of musicians. And with this particular song, he had written it a few years earlier. And at the time, the song had been called simply the double drum solo tune. And because I guess it has two drum solos. And in the end, when they finished doing the recording, the song's name itself, Frankenstein, comes from the way that the studio recording is edited together from much longer takes and just a slew of material. So the end result is truly a spliced together Frankenstein monster of a classic track. We're not going to listen to the studio recording today, though, because some of our supporters over on Patreon had said, if you're going to do this, you got to go for the live version of this. So that's what we're doing. By popular demand, this will be a live version of the song in which the band appeared on the Old Grey Whistle Test, which was a British television show that featured many bands during its run on television from the early 70s to the late 80s. And so let's see what we got here, y'all. Edgar Winter is on the synthesizer. He's on an electric keyboard. He also plays the saxophone, I think an alto sax, and he's also on percussion. Ronnie Montrose is on guitars. Dan Hartman is on the bass, and Chuck Ruff is on the drums. So, like I said, this is an instrumental, and it's one where I'm sure that I know the riff for this one, y'all, but I'm not sure if I know the full context of the tune. So let's have some fun on a Wednesday and see what Frankenstein from the Edgar Winter Group is all about. Off we go. Of course, it's almost as iconic as the Black Sabbath riff, maybe even more, right? This is 1973 that they're doing this, and I didn't know that we had synthesizers that you could just put over your shoulder and play. Get into a little solo action. Apparently, this wearable keyboard is Edgar's invention. At least the body strap is, right? I read that he wanted to be free to move around the stage, even when he was playing keyboards. So he's like, screw it, I'm just gonna wear this keyboard, make it work. You'll lose octaves like that. He's making it work. I love how there are, multiple folks playing the main riff there. Bass. He's still wearing his keyboard. He goes for a saxophone. 1 and 4. G, C, G, right? Just back and forth. G minor, and I believe C dominant 7. To make it kind of a G-Dorian collection that they're playing with. I remember this little lick too. I think I remember it from all of the pep band playing that I remember in high school as a kid that played basketball and went to football games and all that sort of stuff. We never had a pep band for the baseball team. What are you gonna do? All the way down the scale. All the way down to the G. Have to do some air drumming. Double drum solo. The double drum solo. Somebody's got a cowbell in there. Awesome. So Edgar, I mean, the other three guys. That's an amazing section, y'all. This isn't just a bunch of jamming. It's really intricate stuff going on. Going up. Just working his way all the way up the keyboard. I wonder how heavy that damn thing is. Okay. Playing the Thunder Machine. It's the Destruction of the World section. Good Lord! Pardon me, boys, I'm just gonna riff a little. Moved on to the Aliens Have Landed section. If they're doing this live, it's amazing. What? They should have hired me to play the little, bicycle horn. Didn't know R2-D2 was in the band. I gotta cut my hair. My hair keeps getting in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It mostly is a drum solo song, isn't it? I'll be damned. All I really remember is the riff from the Pep Bands. But this is cool. And it's much longer than what even appeared on, I think, the album. There they go. The straight G minor riff. Drummers. You can never have too much percussion, y'all. Such fun. Amazing. Amazing. Right, that's what I thought. And kudos to British television for having a program like that to highlight some bands like this. That's really, really cool. And I understand how that rose to number 1 on the Billboard charts in both America and Canada. It's really just, I think, a fun relic of the music of the time. It's experimental, it's melodic, it's free, it's they're exploring self-expression, and we don't have like auto-tune yet or a whole bunch of computers. We've got enough technology to drive really interesting sounds, and they're just going at it and having a good old time. That was awesome. It's almost worthy of the Weird Wednesday moniker, and since it's a Wednesday, I'm going to take it. So happy Weird Wednesday, y'all. That was fun. I'll get to some more, I think, from Edgar Winter and his friends in the band, but that is all for today. Frankenstein from the Edgar Winter Group. This has been fun. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.